Warning, there is a good chance Bitcoin Mike has no idea what he's talking about. Do your own research. Enjoy the show. Thank you.
All right, folks, let's take a look at those markets today. We got Bitcoin coming in at 27,156. Not too shabby, not too shabby. A lot of people were calling for a $25,000 Bitcoin. Doesn't look like it's happening. Got altcoins holding strong. We got Cardano at 37 cents. We got Litecoin, which is $91. I've been telling you guys, there's no way Litecoin's not going to be pumping going into the halvening or the Litecoin halvening in August. I want you guys to realize that. It's like, this is an easy play, even if you don't like Litecoin. So everything looking pretty good. I'd say we're pretty much where we've been. There's nothing too crazy going on. Let's take a look at the news. Talk a little bit about Cardano first. Can Cardano break through the $1 level in 2023? That's the big question on everybody's mind. For me, I think that's where we're going to be for Cardano. I think going into the end of the year, we're probably going to be about, I would say probably at a $40,000 to $45,000 Bitcoin by the end of the year. And I think Cardano will be over $1 at that point. And then Cardano is probably going to hang out at $1 for months. And then we're going to get closer to that halvening. Bitcoin's going to rip past all-time highs. And that's when you're going to see coins like Cardano and Theta go back to their all-time highs. So everything's going according to plan. I mean, if you follow the last cycle, compare it to this cycle, Cardano is exactly where it should be. I don't expect Cardano to be over $1 probably until end of summer or going in, or at least the end of the year. But anything could happen. But you still have time to accumulate some cheap Cardano if that's what you want to do. And you guys know that's what I'm looking to do. Cardano adds over 1,000 smart contracts since the start of 2023. You know, every time I talk about Cardano, the stories I like to find are the stories that say, are people using Cardano? Are developers using Cardano? Is there activity on the chain? Because if there's no activity on the chain, I would actually agree with all the Cardano haters and say, you know what? Nobody's using it. Yeah, I guess I have to move on to something else. But Cardano has added over 1,000 smart contracts. Cardano's development team has been actively working towards enhancing the network's capabilities, and the recent influx of smart contracts showcases their dedication and technical prowess. The seventh largest cryptocurrency by market cap has made an impressive stride in the blockchain space, adding over 1,000 Plutus V1 smart contracts to its network since the beginning of 2023. So this is just the beginning of 2023, adding over 1,000 smart contracts. As of May 17th, there was Plutus V1 scripts 5,776 compared to 4,718 in January. So things are rocking and rolling with Cardano. I always go between what's going to be my biggest gainer next bull market. Will it be Theta? Will it be Cardano? Will it be Litecoin? It'll probably be Cardano. I don't know, maybe Theta. Theta's kind of been lagging, but I think Theta's going to catch up. But the amount of development we have on Cardano, I mean, I'm just looking to accumulate more Cardano. I mean, that's what I've been doing all year. When we get lower prices in Cardano, of course, I accumulate. One interesting story. As you guys know, I've been trying to warn you guys since I started this YouTube channel about a year ago. I said, just don't listen to anything Bitboy says. He's been involved in so many scams, so many rug pulls over the years. The guy made all of his money. He made all of his money. If you track where he made his money, was promoting scams. The first couple of years, he made a lot of money. Then after he makes millions of dollars promoting scams, he gets caught. He gets an SEC letter. And then he comes out and says, I'm not going to promote scams anymore. Well, as you guys know, at the top of the meme coin bubble a couple weeks ago, he decides to come out with his own meme coin. Does it get any more scammier than that? That's like if you open up the dictionary and look scam, like that's what it is. Creating my own meme coin at the top of the market. So, but the funny thing is, Bitboy dumps. What is that word? Eponymous. I guess that means a lot. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a retard sometimes. Enormous, eponymous, whatever the hell is that? God, I look like an idiot. Crypto tokens after promising not to sell. So he got everybody to buy his Ben token, okay? Told everybody he's going to hold it for 6 months. He's not going to sell. What's he do a week later? He sells. So even Crypto Ran had to talk about it. So, you know, Bitboy is such a sleazeball. Other YouTubers who are just as big have to talk about it because, look, this is a big story. This is a big story that, Bitboy is an influential guy. He gets a lot of people into the market, and he gets a lot of people screwed over. So here's Rand talking about it.
About is Bitboy. Now, he is the master of, what's the word? Like, the master of self-destruction. And I like Bitboy. Bitboy and I have always had a good relationship. But I keep watching this guy and going, bro, you are your own worst enemy. Now, with this new Ben coin, he literally came out and said, I'm committed to not selling any of my Ben coins for 6 months. I'm potentially locking these shit coins to piss off the haters. And then yesterday we get news that actually he sold. ZachXBT tweets or retweeted somebody that showed that Bitboy actually sold those tokens. And the reason why he sold them is he said he has to pay the developer of the shitcoin, of the meme coin, he had to pay the developer 1,000 ETH, so that's $2.5 million or $2 million plus 250K. So $2 million to this guy who developed this meme coin. Now, this dude that developed the meme coin, Ben.eth, he developed that meme coin. He developed the new PsyOps meme coin, raises another $7 million. So now this guy's made $10 million, okay? He's made $10 million so far. He's also now got Andrew Tate talking about it.
I talked about how, because I'm the most influential man in the world, every single word I say becomes a fucking coin. I made a joke.
And I like this Andrew Tate bit because Andrew Tate, I'm not like a huge fan of Andrew Tate. Like a lot of people love Andrew Tate. Like I totally agree with what they say about like, conservative and traditional values. But the problem with a guy like Andrew Tate is he's really not all that traditional. He just kind of goes out and bangs a bunch of girls. Like he's not raising any kids. Like he's not contributing to society raising kids. He just goes out and bangs a bunch of girls. And I guess if he gets them pregnant, he just pays them off. I don't know how that's like all that traditional. So I kind of look at Andrew Tate as kind of like a ghetto, or like a white trash guy or like a ghetto trash guy with like money. Like there's a lot of these guys out there. But I do agree with like the traditional values shit, and you shouldn't let women walk all over you, and men should lead and all that good stuff. But there's something about Andrew Tate where it's like, I don't know, a lot of what he says, he doesn't really live the lifestyle. Like me for example, like I'm hanging out with my kids, playing ball with them, taking them out, constantly picking them up from school, a lot of attention. Andrew Tate has like no family, so I don't know what's so traditional about like having no family and just sitting in your house smoking a cigar with tattoos all over your body, making a video. It's like, that is not traditional values. That's not contributing to society. But he's made a lot of money off preaching the BS that he preaches. But he does make a good point about crypto, and he's going to talk about it right here.
Talk about sluts. Sluts became a coin. I released a video on Rumble about how stupid Ant-Man is. Ant-Man's become a coin. Then in that Ant-Man video, I talked about how it's all a PsyOp, and PsyOp is a coin. Now some fucking nerd who has a PsyOp coin is saying I endorsed his coin. I don't know who this fucking DNG is, sitting behind his fucking computer screen saying I endorse shit I didn't endorse. Let me make something very clear to the world. I do not endorse any crypto. Tate coin, Top G coin, PsyOp coin, Suck My Dick coin, any of them. I have nothing to do with any cryptos whatsoever, and I'll tell you why. Because in crypto, it's impossible for someone to win without somebody else losing. If you're going to buy a coin for $1 and sell it for $10, the only reason you have made money is because someone else bought it for $10 and they are going to lose.
That's right, and he makes a valid point there. If you shill coins, if you create a coin, like say you created Ben coin, like Bitboy did, yeah, somebody's going to make money off selling it, but most people are going to lose buying it from you. And that's why it's good not to shill coins, and I try to make that clear with all the coins that I talk about, Cardano, Litecoin, whatever. Of course, I don't make any money, off talking about those coins, but eventually when I sell my Cardano, some poor bastard is going to buy my Cardano at $5 and $10, and that poor bastard is not going to make any money. Just like when I first got into crypto in 2017, I bought my first Litecoin at $200 at all-time highs. I did not make any money. Like, I was a loser. So yeah, somebody last bull run bought my Cardano at $2. Somebody bought my Tate at $15. Somebody bought my Litecoin at $400. Heck, so I had a little bit of Bitcoin that I sold at like $20,000. Somebody bought that too. So somebody has to lose for us to make money, and that's why it's stupid to create your own coin, even endorse coins or whatever. Make your own coin out of thin air and try to get people to buy it, because yes, you will have winners, but most of the time you're going to have losers. So I do agree with Andrew Tate on that one. And like I said, I like Andrew Tate. I just feel like, I don't know. I mean, like a lot of these like Manosphere guys and like whatever red pill kind of guys, they talk a big game. Yeah, like you should be traditional, have like kids, and like you should do this and make all the money. But these guys don't even have any kids. Like all these Manosphere guys on YouTube, they don't even have any kids. Like they're not raising any kids. They just like the whole Manosphere thing because it means they can just go out and fuck a bunch of women. But they're not really like living that lifestyle of like raising a family. Like Andrew Tate has no family, and all these other guys who do Manosphere, they have like no families. They just talk like, oh, I should be able to do whatever I want. Women are taking advantage of guys, which women are taking advantage of guys, especially like in the whole divorce system in America. It's completely jaded towards women. I see it every day. I'm a PI. I see what happens to guys, but a lot of the guys on YouTube, it's kind of like crypto YouTubers. Like a lot of them are full of shit. Like Gareth Soloway and all these guys, they make all their money off trying to get you to trade, when in reality in crypto, all you have to do is buy in the bear market and sell in the bull. You don't pay a lot of taxes when you do that. It's a long-term hold, and that's how everybody gets rich. But just like these Manosphere guys like Tate, they're trying to sell you something, but they're not really living that lifestyle. It's like whatever. It's like being an ice cream salesman. And you're promoting ice cream to everybody, but in reality, you don't eat ice cream, you don't eat sugar because you're a health nut. It's all fake. Everything you see is fake. Anyway, so that's that. So Bitboy dumped all of his freaking coin on his holders, just like he always does, just like he did with the PAMP token and all the other shitty tokens he promoted over the years. His main goal in life is to screw you over. Even if he doesn't understand what he's doing, maybe he's too cracked out to even get it. But if you get involved in anything that Bitboy promotes, you will eventually get rug pulled on or dumped on. Simple as that. Hook, line, and sinker, whatever you want to call it. That's it. Okay. What was the other thing I wanted to talk about? Been telling everybody to buy Litecoin. I've been begging people to buy Litecoin. Litecoin is one of the top performers recently. Right now, it's actually outperforming Bitcoin up to like $92 for Litecoin. So Litecoin's doing very well. Like I've been saying, you have the halving. It's coming up in a few months. Litecoin leaves Bitcoin and Ether behind with rally to 1 month high. Blah, 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 blah. Bitcoin's offshoot Litecoin is having a moment amid a broader market, rallying 15% over the past 7 days to a 1 month high of $95. Now, I do think it's very possible that Litecoin once the halving is in August, by August, I think there's a very good chance that Litecoin will be double where it is right now, maybe 160, 170, possibly $200. Will there be a dump after the halving? Yes, there will be a dump. Okay, there will be a dump. But I do think this is an easy 2x on Litecoin. I could be wrong, but I think at least Litecoin will be $150 by the halving, which is like mid-August or early August. So I think these levels are still decent to be buying Litecoin. I bought a bunch of Litecoin at 85 and a bunch at 78. I'm not buying any more right now, but I'll probably sell my Litecoin right before the halving. I'm not a big trader. You guys know that. You guys know I love Litecoin, but I can't see it not dumping after the halving. So that's it. Last story, one of the greatest Bitcoin metrics says Bitcoin price bull run is here. Cast aside short-term price weakness to focus on the bigger investment trend, says on-chain analyst Philip Swift. Bitcoin is entering a new speculative cycle, which we know Bitcoin halving 8 months away, 9 months away. Follow every previous cycle, folks. It's not hard. If you follow every previous cycle, we're going to be going into that bull market by the end of the year. All right. Where am I here on this? In a tweet on May 16th, Philip Swift, creator of Data Resource, look into Bitcoin and co-founder of Trading Suit, a Decent Trader, revealed history repeating itself according to the metric. I'm not going to read this article, but you guys can find this article. It goes for what all the stuff I've been saying over the last year. All you have to do to make money in this market, guys, is buy in the bear market, sell in the bull, ignore the trading, ignore the Gareth Soloways, ignore the crypto banters trying to get you on leverage. It's so easy. I know plenty of people who made money in Bitcoin. All the people I follow who made millions in Bitcoin on YouTube, they all made their money buying in the bear market, selling in the bull market. And history is repeating itself because we're at the end of the bear market, going into the bull market, and if you line up the charts from every previous cycle, everything's lining up perfectly. Could there be a world war that fucks it all up? Could the banks collapse? Could something happen that fucks it all up and delays things? Yes, But right now, everything is following that trend on the 4-year cycles. So that's it as far as price action today. Like I said, Bitcoin hanging out at 27,000, a little bit down today, but you have the altcoins holding well. XRP up to 46. I'm not sure why. Doge has been taking a hit. Doge is probably one of my worst performing big caps right now. I kind of regret buying it, but I only have like $1,000 worth of it. And all my other, I'm really happy. All coins are doing well. I'm happy with Cardano right now at almost 38 cents. I'm happy with my my Litecoin at 92 or whatever. So anyway, that's it. Oh, and this, I got this Terminator 2 Arcade 1-Up behind me, and I completely modded it. I painted the guns black. I recessed the screen to make it just like the original. I got this thing on sale at Best Buy for $299, free shipping. The regular price is $700. It took me a couple days to get all the mods set up. I had to take the old screen out and like recess it and like bring it back and like build like a new frame around it. Once I get it running tonight, maybe I'll show it in the video. But this looks just like the arcade Terminator 2. Freaking awesome. One of my favorite arcade games of the 90s. And my kids love it. I love it. It's freaking awesome. Anyway, like and subscribe. Talk to you later.